Good morning, everyone. It's Ozark Living Off Grid Homestead. It's July the 24th, around 8 o'clock in the morning anyway. It rained most of the day yesterday, so I didn't get a lot done. And it rained almost all night last night. Pretty good, steady rain, thunderstorms. And I just did the video on the snake, being aware and being safe. When I get up in the mornings, I enjoy it up here so much, honestly, and I like to be outside that I make my coffee. I let Nemo out to do his business, and I like to come out and drink my coffee and just kind of walk up and down the drive. Not so much in the grass because it's so wet most of the time from the dew in the mornings and stuff. But I just kind of walk up and down the drive, and I'm always looking for tracks of different animals and stuff, because I see deer tracks every morning coming up the drive across the creek. I see raccoon tracks and stuff like that, and looks like armadillo tracks. But this, and I've seen it one time before. Maybe I just didn't pay too much attention to it, because I have seen a stray dog come through here before. They just looked at their goats. They didn't even see me. They looked at the goats and they just kept walking, went on up through the woods. It looked like an Anatolian, somebody's guard dog, and they're probably just wandering around, because there are some other people that have goats here and sheep here and stuff like that. But this morning, when I was looking at it, and I know you guys cannot tell what kind of tracks this is, but this morning, I was just getting ready to go get the goat, and it's going to be hard to see. But that's what I found. And that's a nice sized track, whatever it is, what kind of animal it is. And again, I apologize, but I know it's kind of hard to see what it may be, what kind of animal, but it's either a dog or a cat. And I'm not talking a little dog or a little cat. I know we have bobcats in this area, and I know we have coyotes because I hear them almost every night. But the worst thing is, where I just showed you that track, which is there's the goat pen. And there's the little path that you see that I walked to where the gate is. So whatever it is, it got very, very close to those goats. Too close. A lot closer than I wanted. And so what I did, I hadn't even got my coffee out yet. And I just started walking down the drive. And I thought, I'll just keep looking and see if it came from this way. Because the one time before that I saw a very similar track was down here by the creek. Because with all that rain yesterday, it just washed a lot of sand down, so anything that steps or touches it, it's going to leave some kind of mark or track. And this is where I see most of the tracks at anyway. So I walked down here, and I've got to do a little work here. It's starting to wash out the end of the drive here. That's how much rain we were getting yesterday. But I just kept looking around and looking around. And there's another one. I didn't even see that one. That one's kind of hard to see. It's in the rocks and everything. But I walked down a little closer to the creek, and this is what I see. I don't know if you guys can see this. But that's a nice sized track. I have nothing to actually gauge it by. And then there's another one. I'm hoping you guys actually can see this. I can see it pretty good through the screen, so you should be able to see it. Anyway, there's 3 of them right there. And the way the position they're in, it looks like more than one. So it kind of gives me the idea there's possibility it's some coyotes, but I'm not sure. I'm not a tracker. I don't know much about tracks. I know it's some kind of dog track or cat track. So I had been planning on, I was actually looking for a llama, because they tell me llamas are good to guard sheep, and goats and animals and stuff. And then I was also, they were telling me to get a Jenny donkey, not a jack, because the jack will sometimes kill the babies. To get a Jenny, she's a lot better with them. Having a hard time finding them. So I may just end up going to get a dog. Everybody tells me dogs are great, but the only problem with dogs, they sometimes wander. They'll get out and they just kind of wander off somewhere. You know, they may come back and, you know, but they just like to wander around. Anyway, if you guys have any suggestions on anything that's good to guard the animals, which I've got some solar, like night lights, and I'm actually going to try them on the goat shed. Put them like on each side or something, or maybe one in front. That way, if it does pop on it, anything that comes near it, it's going to scare them away. Unfortunately, it'll disturb the goats. I didn't hear any commotion out of the goats last night, but then again, with the rain in that camper, it gets kind of loud. The air conditioning running, the thunder, you know, so I really didn't hear any commotion. They look fine. I don't see any problems with them. But, you know, that's a little too close for comfort. And I just want to get rid of whatever's out there. All right, guys, if you have any suggestions on what's a good guard animal or what I think I should get, but I need to do something real fast. In fact, I may do it today. Just let me know. All right, thank you, guys. I'm going to cut it off from here. I got to get the goats out of there. They're about to go crazy one night. It's around 8 o'clock in the morning, so I'm a little late getting them out. You guys have a nice day, and talk to you later.